Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
shalom. Shabbat shalom. Tonight we'll be beginning our service on page 350 with Erev Shel Shoshani.
Erev Shel Shoshanim, Nitzena el habustan, Mor besamim ulivona, Lirad lech miftan, Laila yored leat, Veruach Shoshan noshba, Ava elchash lach shir balat, Zemer shel ahava, Shachar u'mayona, Roshech malet laliv, Kifer haboker shoshana, ektefenu li, Laila yored leat, Veruach shoshan noshba, Zemer shel ahava.
And maybe it was a song just like that one. When the daughters of Jerusalem and Israel would go out to the fields dressed all in white, maybe they would sing a song just like that one. On this very special day, Tu B'Av. So you might recognize Tu from Tu B'Shvat, but in the Mishnah, that isn't the holiday our rabbis choose to connect it to. Instead, Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel says, there were no days so joyous for the Jewish people such as the 15th of Av, Tu B'Av, and as Yom Kippur. As on those days, the daughters of Jerusalem would go out in white clothes, which each woman borrowed from one another. And you might ask yourself, why were they borrowed? They did so as not to embarrass one who did not have her own white garments. And all these garments required their ritual immersion so they would be clean for their wearers on that particular year. And the daughters of Jerusalem would go out and dance in the vineyards, and maybe they would sing songs like Erev Shel Shoshanim. Or maybe they would say, young man, lift up your eyes and see what you choose for yourself for a wife. Do not set your eyes toward beauty, but set your eyes toward a good family. For as the verse states, grace is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Tu B'Av falls like many of our holidays on a full moon. It has its connotations of fertility. But in today, modern day Israel, it's become something of a Valentine's Day. So I invite you to take this time, maybe a few moments, to say to someone really close to you, I love you. It's good to see you. I love you. It's good to see you. We'll continue with our candle lighting on page 3.
I invite Jill Toback to join us, and she leads us in the reading on page 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
Oh. Oh, well. It's too good to be true.
And we sing together.
Baruch
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Shabbat.
We'll continue with our Kiddush on page 5.
Please rise.
Baruch
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho, v'yahava uvratzon yinchilanu. Zikaron l'maaseh bereshit, kibud yom tefillah lemikra'e kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta v'otanu kidashta miko'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon inchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. We are seated. Our service continues on page 24 with Shalom Aleichem by Cantor Saul Zinn. La 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 la. La 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 la. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. La 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 la. Archuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mimelech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. La 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 la
We rise together on page 28 of our first.
Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
We read responsively at the bottom of page 33. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol.
All these things territorial is to us.
And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives.
What could be a truer token of your abiding love
Than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amro Yisrael. We rise for Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Please join me as we chant together on page 36.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom levavecha Leshinantam levanecha, v'dibartam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'vlechtecha b'derech, u'shokbecha u'chudmecha, u'shartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot ein einecha, u'chtavtam amesuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizgeru v'asitem et mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim le'elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lehiot lachem le'elohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
We continue together on the bottom of page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and time again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea, this song on page 40.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh. Norati milot, o sefele, norati milot, o sefele, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Malchutecha ra'u banecha, bokeh lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze Eli, anu ve'ameru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed.
V'emar ki fadaruna et Yaakov, ugialo miyad chasad mimenu, baruch atah Adonai, Gai Yisrael.
Read with me on page 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from my storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sikat shalom aleichem, gal kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Mekadshei shevit Shabbat. Kulam yiseu, vayitamu mituvecha Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Ve'hashvi'i ratzita bo v'kidashto Shabbat, chendad yamim oto karata Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Zecher lema'aseh b'reishit Shabbat. Zecher lema'aseh b'reishit Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat.
We rise in body or in spirit on page 46 for the Amidah.
Adonai simchatai tikva, ufi agitei milatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el B'Tor Gibor HaManorah, El Elyon, Kom El Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Rachel. V'zocher pasei avot v'imahot, u'mevid Yeruah l'fnei bnei למען שמו יהוה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם, בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, לחיי הכל אתה רב למושיע, מוריד אתה, מכבד חיים וחסד. לחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ורופא פותרים, ומתיר אסורים, ומחייב
Nato, Lishene Alpha, Nihamocha Bahamurot, Ubido Melo, Melech Meni to Methaye, Umasliach Yeshua, Veneman Atalat Ayot Aku, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechaye, Amen. Atah Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadoshim B'Koyom Yahweh Chasema, Baruch Atah Adonai, Va'el HaKadosh.
You may be seated. On page 60.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki atahu melech Adon lecho hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon lecho hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Taslim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Taslim Le'olam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Taslim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Taslim Le'olam. Taslim Le'olam. Taslim Le'olam.
We turn our thoughts, our minds, our prayers to those in our community and beyond our community who are in need of healing. We think of those families in Seaside, Florida who still do not know where the remains of their loved ones are. We think of those families in Oregon without a home tonight. We think of those here in this room who are in need of healing, and those in this room who have someone who they'd like us all hold together for healing. As my eyes meet yours, I invite you to share that name with all of us so we can hold it together. Shabbat can be found on page 253.
Yisheverach Avotenu Mekor habracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing and let us say
invite you now to take a few moments for your own personal prayers and meditations.
ושפתיי מדבר מרמה, ולנקללי נפשי תדום, ונפשי כעפר לכה תהיה, אלוהי, אלוהי, אלוהי ניצור לשוני מרע, ושפתיי מדבר מרמה. ולנקללי נפשי תדום, ונפשי כעפר לכה תהיה, אלוהי, אלוהי. פתח ליבי, פתח ליבי. אלוהי ניצור לשוני מרע, ושפתיי מדבר מרמה. ולנקללי נפשי תדום, ונפשי כעפר לכה תהיה, אלוהי, אלוהי.
Page 282. We rise for Alleluia.
Alleluia Shabbat, Adon HaKol, Lateikiru Liotzer Bereshit, Shelo Asar Figoy Haratzot, Velo Samanu, Imishkachot Ha'adama, Shelo Sam Chelkeinu Kahem, Vigor Aleinu, Vigor Hamonam, V'anachnu korim u'mishachlavim u'modim lifnei Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu, bayom hahu yihyeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad.
The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, it is kindled, it burns, it glows, it is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance and our lives are full, but as night follows day, the candle of our life burns down and gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more. We are seen no more. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives, we give life. Something of us can never die, and we move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. The Shabbat, our community remembers Paula Bone, Lorna Schiffman, Stanley Simon, Evelyn Zimberg, Etta Siegel, Dr. Douglas Chandler, Eileen Parker, Stanley Smith, Lenore Rakitansky, Lawrence Hoffman, Sherry Royale, Gladys H. Jacober, Dr. Henry Gewurtz, Janet Engelhardt Gutterman, Melvin Blake, Joan Adler Mark, Bernie Levine, Carrie Meyerson Resnick. We also remember the recent passing of Lillian Golden, Yuval Cohen, Justin Stoker, and those of us joining us on Zoom tonight, please feel free to add a name that we can hold in the chat together. Mourner's Cottage can be found on page 294. And I ask you now to please rise. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma, Divrach, Hilutei, Be'alif, Malchutei, B'chayechon, Yomechon, U'v'chayei Techol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, U'bizman Kariv, Vimru, Amen. Behei Shmei Rabbah, B'varach, Be'alam, U'lamei Amaya, Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitbahar, Yitnamam, Yitnaseh, Yitzhadar, Yitzhare, Yitzharal, Shmei B'Kudusha, Reichel, Le'ela Minchol Birchata B'Shirata, Tushbechata B'Nehemata, Damiran Be'alma V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Osei Shalom B'Romav, U'yaseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael.
Oseh Shalom v'romav, u'yaseh shalom aleinu.
Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we'll be studying some Torah right over there. You're welcome to come. If there's anything else that we have, any other announcements? All good.
Our closing song is Ein Keloheinu. You can find the words on page 322. And even if you are zooming in from home, please sing it. Page 322. Ein Keloheinu, Ein Gadolenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Moshienu, Mi Eloheinu, Mi Adonenu, Mi Kemalkeinu, Mi Moshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Emalkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.